mother, they rape your father, they rape your brother, they rape your sister, they rape your auntie, they rape your auntie, they rob you of all your jewels, they take your car if you have a license firearm, they take your firearm, and they go on with that. And those that are supposed to vote for this bill, for the next year, you all are pleased and it's okay with that. What are they smoking? You cannot come and tell Saieed, well, hear this now. Saieed, mass mandatory, here we go. They come to an end. And then you come and tell me, here we go on side. If you go to the supermarket, the grocery, or the malls, you have to wear your mask. Saieed, if you go to a pharmacy, you have to wear your mask. Saieed, if you're traveling, you have to wear your mask. If you're in the transportation hub, you have to wear your mask. If you're going to church side, you have to wear your mask. If you're in the school side, you're wearing your mask. If you go to a barber salon, you go to the theater, you're wearing your mask. Which dum-dum in Trinidad and Tobago will go in a theater and buy a popcorn and a juice and sit down and wear a mask? Thanks! If every councillor go through their constituency, do video clips like this and send it for us, I'm gonna be so happy just to play it on our program on a Wednesday night. You know why I would be happy? I will be filled with joy in my heart. You know why? Because the councillor is getting off their butts and they are actually going and doing some live video shoots. Real Talk took the initiative to find out suppliers of wheat in the world that National Flour Mill could go to. So now Romano is saying the company is not going to raise any price in the near future. Why? Why? Is it because the S-boss and they realize now that, hey, it is in the public domain that we could go right Mexico and buy flour and wheat? We could go right China and buy wheat? I am about change. And thus far, Real Talk is very effective in Trinidad and Tobago, coming towards making changes for the citizens. Public Utility Minister Marvin Gonzalez have urged the population to appreciate and be grateful for the availability of the utilities. This, as Gonzalez recalled, time in his life when he had to fetch water using a bucket from a nearby river. Gonzalez, I want you to understand something. I want you, Mr. Gonzalez, to understand something. You are being paid thousands of dollars by public utility, by the finance ministry, to govern WASA. Come on. To govern WASA, I want you to understand that you ain't going in no office for no free code. You are being paid. Do not tell me that I, Saieed, have to be grateful for the water I get it. Let me tell you something, Gonzalez. Every 4 months, I have to pay $400 and I get water once a bloody month. So don't come on a media briefing and say, Saieed, you have to be contented. You have to be happy. Marvin, the next best thing for you to do is to resign and get the hell out of here. gentlemen, welcome to Real Talk with Saieed Ali. I am your host, Saieed. We do want to thank you for joining us tonight, viewers. You're viewing Real Talk with Saieed Ali on Facebook. Real Talk with Saieed Ali on Facebook. On YouTube, it's TT Real Talk. Subscribe, hit the bell, and you would know when we go live. So, viewers, we are live on Synergy Network from 7 to 8 p.m. Monday to Friday, and a rerun the next day from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. Remember that, viewers. It's Monday night. We have a lot in store for you tonight. Even Joanne Archie. She said, walk with a bodyguard when you go into the bank or when you're banking. But nevertheless, we will touch on that in a little while. So Trinidad and Tobago, hear this, Hear this. The Ministry of Health is reminding the public that Pfizer, the COVID-19 vaccine, is available at health centers. On July 6, the ministry received 5,760 doses of vaccine through a donation from the government of Greece. They facilitated through the COVAX facility. The ministry reminds the public this vaccine is suitable for individuals 18 years and over as a primary and booster dose, as a booster dose for children, anyone under the age of 18 only. Remember that, In its release, the ministry stated, while COVID-19 is no longer considered a global health emergency, the Ministry of Health encouraged the public, particularly the vulnerable and those who have not yet been vaccinated or boosted, to visit the nearest health facility to access the vaccine. So viewers, remember that we have no pandemic. It's not a threat, but the man who owns all the hospital in Trinidad and Tobago is saying, still go and get your booster shot, You never know. But then say what? We backward in time. So viewers, this is Real Talk. This is Saeed. Remember, I'm a licensed money lender. You're looking for cash borrow, it's not a problem. Contact our office. Our office number will be up on screen shortly. Also, Real Talk Credit Union is offering you the opportunity to become a member in our credit union information, viewers. It's Real Talk Credit Union information. Also, viewers, on our fixed investment is 4%. You're not getting that anywhere in Trinidad and Tobago. Remember that. And I always like to say, on 4%, by the way, our numbers on screen, contact our office, set up an appointment. We are open from Monday to Friday, from 8:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. So, viewers, I always encourage you. How are you going to save money? Now, listen to this. You have a lump sum of money put along in the bank, getting 1%. 1%. 1% on 100,000, it's $1,000 for 12 months. In 5 years, how much you getting? $5,000. Now, listen to this. That same $100,000 you have, right? Set up an account with Real Talk. It's 4% per year, which means you're getting $4,000 per year. Now, with that $4,000 in the bank, a season that is coming up just now, where TNT going and raise the price on electricity, WASA going and raise, your internet bill going and go up, your phone line going and go up. Now, listen to this. At the end of 12 months, the 4% interest you'll be getting on $100,000, it's $4,000. Now, that $4,000 could go back into your savings, where you pay your light bill, your water rate, your phone line, and your internet bill. So at the end of the month now, or at the end of the year, when you accumulate the figures that you spend on your telephone bill, on your internet, on your WhatsApp, on your current bill, at the end of 12 months, that $4,000 you're getting on interest, you could put it back as a savings. I'm also a financial advisor, viewers. So I just want to let you know that you want to save, you want to make, not a problem. Open an investment with Real Talk. We also, Real Talk Credit Union Information wants you to be a member also, viewers. So, Real Talk group of companies, I always say this every night, we do business local, regional, and international. Real Talk group of companies is comprised of Real Talk Security and Intelligence. We have Real Talk Equipment Rental. We have Real Talk Real Estate. We have Real Talk with Saieed Ali on television. We have Real Talk Finance and Investment. I'm a licensed money lender also, viewers. So our company is growing. We are stable, local, regional, and international. Remember that. So as we start our program tonight, Trinidad and Tobago, the decision by the Election and Boundaries Commission, EBC, to go back to the polls in the Lengua Indian Walk District has drawn an anger response from opposition leader Kamala Prasad Bisasa. Why is she angry? This, as she accused the EBC of bias and incompetence, and said she and her lawyers are not prepared to simply accept the decision. In a release, the EBC stated that history will be made after the second local government election recount in the Princestown district ended in another tie, with each candidate getting 1,428 votes. There was no mention about a rejected ballot that the UNC sought to legitimate. So there have been a ballot box that have been rejected. In the first recount, which began on Tuesday, concerns were alleged raised by agents of the UNC about one voter for the party which was rejected, as it was not initialed by the deputy presiding officer during last Monday, LG. On Friday, the party, through its General Secretary, Peter Kanhai, warned that it will consider legal action if the ballot is not recognized as a valid note. Kanhai said the UNC should not be punished for what appeared to be an administrative error on the EBC part. Well, he quite correct there. He is quite correct. However, Prasad Bisasa added that the EBC is not being truthful. So if the EBC made a mistake, who you wants to carry the blame for that? UNC or PNM? No, EBC, take your blame. Take your blame and stay quiet. Call a good night.
Saeed, this is the imitation vaccine figure. This is Mashup Monday.
Go right ahead, caller.
I want to mash up the EBC. All right. And I'm focusing on the Arima seat where Colin Imbut, the acting Prime Minister, and the mother-in-law of the President went to count vote. What does that say? That said two things. One, the EBC did not vet the people who they needed to count votes. And those people who are counting votes apparently are not intelligent enough to do 1, 2, 3. So they bring in Colin Imbut with all his security detail. Let us go back about 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I believe it's the same gentleman they call Colin went to inquiry into voter pardon on some election issue, and he said somebody died or a couple of people died. And he was proven to be wrong.
Make it short, caller. Make it short.
So he is tainted. And what I'm saying, how can you allow somebody who was proven to be not, I won't say the word L, in a former inquiry, and you allow him now to go into the polling room to count votes? I wanted to know if he walked with death certificate. Go on, have a nice night. I'm just throwing that into the public.
Thank you, my friend. Quite a point. The viewers, up to Friday evening, the United National Congress, UNC, was yet to finalize the list of chairmen and mayor for the 7 corporations it secured. Speaking on Friday evening, the public relations officer for the UNC, Dr. Kurt Mingru, stated that he could not say when the final list of aldermen and chairmen will be available. The UNC retained the leadership of the Shogunas Borough, the Siparia Borough, the Pinal Debe Regional, Cuba Tabaquita Paro, Rio Claro Mayaro Regional, and Sandy Grande Regional Corporation. The swearing in of councillors, mayors, and chairman will be on Wednesday. So the swearing in of the chairman is on Wednesday and alderman, and they may sure who they put in as mayor and chairman as yet. Sad boy. While the UNC was getting its house in order, the People's National Movement has already selected a fresh slate of leaders for its 7 corporation. Outgoing chairman Kwesi Robinson and Sliger Jack of the Tunapuna Piako Regional and the Diego Martin Borough Corporation respectively encouraged their replacement to serve the people. Former Arima Mayor also congratulated his replacement and said he was available to provide any advice and guidance to the next new executive wanted. So viewers, new people, see how they are functioning in your area, and then you would know if it's worth it. So it's almost 7:15, and you know there are some people I love to highlight. I tell you, they'll get sick of me, you know. They'll get sick of me until one day they're going to just pop up by my office dresser, and that's it. So, Vinod, hear this now. You will get sick, you know. I know I'm telling you. You will get sick, you know. You see when you take my money and you use your collateral as a vehicle? You see the vehicle you use? What vehicle? You see the vehicle you use? Toyota Aqua PEA 578. You see that vehicle, Vinod? You use it as collateral, right? And then you come and you sell the vehicle. I tell her, watchman, I'm afraid earlier, you know. I ain't afraid to go to court, you know, because I know I'm within my rights to do what I'm doing. You see that Toyota Aqua PEA 578? Let me tell you something. I keep telling you, it had a guy, a good friend of mine named Nicholas from Moruga, took some money, didn't want to pay, he wanted to play running and hiding, all kind of thing. Every day I telling him on television, Nicholas, come and see me, come and see me, come and see me. And then I get fed up and I call a bailiff. I say, hey, go so and pick up this car and bring it for me. The bailiff go on, police go on, wrecker go on, pick up the car and bring it. And I showed you all on television how I found the car after. I don't wild up now. I'm not a wild man, but you see, Vinod, let me tell you something. When you start to get sick, you're going to know what happened to you, you know. Take what I say, telling you. You and your family, you will get sick of what I'm doing on television. Also, Narissa Mohammed. Narissa, Toyota Corolla PDZ 8917. You will start shaking your bones just now. Let me tell you, because when all the fine side ain't stopping, no, all you look for one again. We spoke on the phone. You are a signed contract. I am a licensed money lender. And his licensed police and his licensed bailiff going to be knocking on all the door just now. Let me tell you something. I want the public know all you do before I send bailiff for all you. Take what I'm telling all you. All you feel like going to court for a bit of money? No, I'm smarter than that. I'm better than that. But I know when I'm done with all you, all you can go by the neighbor and borrow a plastic fork. Public vehicle. All you cannot go by the neighbor and borrow a plastic fork. All you will eat what? Dal and rice in all your hand. But I eat with fork, boy, macaroni and noodles and things. All you go eat that in all your hand just now because your neighbor and friends, they don't know how it is. And also Raquel Sozano. Raquel. Up in my arrow. in Port of Spain, I'm sure your friends will be calling you and telling you, oh, I see Saeed pop your picture, and I'm sure you may be telling them, oh, nah, I don't handle Saeed already. Handle? Let me tell you something. You get so sick when you put your uniform and go outside and people see it. I say, but wait now. You owe money and you come out to tell me something? Let me tell you something. Oh, you see these things? These things bring shame. PCM 9462 and X-Trail. White X-Trail. I will tell you something. Come back to me. I run a legitimate business. Legitimate. You can't find tata on me. I had nothing in the closet. And I often tell people, I just make money by doing spirit walk. And when I realize you have money put on in the bank and it's a multiplying, I decide, you know what? I'm going to start to lend money. I have a bank now. I decide it's a bank. I lending money. And I just tell any bandit, all I want to play mad and come around me, I go show you what is madness. I will show you what is madness. This is something I'm proud of, you know. Ain't talking about that. I have a policeman to highlight, you know. But before that, we're going for a break. When we come back from this break, viewers, we're going to hear what the Integrity Commissioner have to say concerning the PM and the townhouse with whatever benefit after this.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtalk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saeed, Managing Director of Realtalk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. Realtalk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtalk Group of Companies building at number 14 Carney Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Trinidad and Tobago, this afternoon, I was in Endeavour, right? Now, when you're coming out of Endeavour by where Baraka Ground is, you're coming out, the new development they have in the back there, you know there's some road they're cutting to make a shortcut to come back out on the highway. So there's a road just now, not that police vehicle. Coming out now from that new piece of road, merging onto the highway in front Baraka, right? I come out on the shoulder, come down on the shoulder, a few vehicles in front of me, all the vehicles them stop now to cut in. Some have space in front of that vehicle to cut in. So here it is, I overtake and just run down the highway looking for a spot to cut in. Let me tell you something, Trinidad and Tobago. If I wrong, I will not fight a ticket for $1,000. I will tell the officer, boss man, I am wrong, I do apologize. If you have to give me a ticket, do your job. That is how straight I am. Because let me tell you something, I just work with police. You understand? And we just highlight the good police too. And we just also highlight the stinkness some police do also. So let me tell you something. Come down now, as this line, this vehicle, and them done cutting already. I just overtake and I coming down. That is just before the Wali Nagaro. Coming down, heading south on the highway to cut off by Price Mart to come on the flyover to come in carrying Savannah Road. Good. Overtake this vehicle, all these vehicles on the shoreline, but they're cutting. So I just overtake this vehicle and I'm coming down. Looking for a space now to merge back on the lane, right lane, heading south, so I wouldn't be on the shoulder. So Mr. Policeman here now named Batson. This police vehicle, here what I want. Director, I want you to zoom up on the police officer himself. Now I'm going to tell you something trying to go. You see stinkness? You could get closer than that. You see when an officer want to play wrong and you want to play hot and you're sweaty, is something I and all will fall out for. You could get closer than that. Now this officer called himself, the man jump out. He explained to me what I was doing on the shoulder. Hear this now. He stood in a Prado and asking me how I speeding going down the road. How the hell you could tell me I speeding going down the road when you right behind me? You see, this is something. I told him, I said, here what's going on? I the man they called Saieed and watch the program tonight. You will see how I'm highlighting his stinkness. You know what he said? He said, I don't watch TV and dine on my business. I said, thank you, brother man. So I asked him his name when he stopped, when he done Galavant. When he done Galavant, I asked him his name and his number. Because the way thing going these days, we don't know who's police. Because it have vehicles with blue light pretending to be police. And it's bandits. Like I said, $1,000 paying a ticket if I wrong is not the problem, you know. I will accept my wrong. That is what I just do, right? So after I done Galavant, he take my license, take my insurance, he carried in the vehicle, sit down in the vehicle. Few minutes after I come back out. So what am I being charged for? He can't answer. He can't answer. What is your name? Batson. Where's your number? Blah, 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 blah. I said, boss man, where's your number again? He said, you don't need that. I said to you already. And he walk off on me. If that is how sergeants in police does operate, let me tell you something. You better you go and pick up garbage side in the road. Because I told you this evening, because I have stink behavior, I will deal with you on TV. Because I want the public to know how stink some officers. All you had to do, and I just always say it, all you had to do, you come behind me, you flash up your light wherever it is. So you didn't see when I overtake the car that stopped in front of me and just drive down the shoulder to find a cutting. You didn't see that. You will see that, but you see the speed I pull off with. Eh? I want to know if your eyes is a blasted camera and it had numbers in it. So put up the vehicle now, them you see. I'm going to tell you something. One time I fight to be stink, I just be stink, you know. That's the policeman day. Now, here is Trinidad and Tobago. When he jump back in the vehicle now, and I drive off, he passed me. He passed me. Probably 2 vehicles on the shoulder. When he passed me now, and he cut back in, how them vehicle driving on the shoulder? Pass that one straight. Batson, you want to be stink? Let me tell you something, come back to me. How come that Batson, that Sergeant Batson, who driving the black vehicle? How you driving the Prado didn't stop that red car? Huh? How you didn't stop the blasted red car? Sergeant Batson, anybody know that Prado number? Tell him Saieed highlight him on TV. and the stinkness here you're going on with. Let me tell you something, I just walk around, you that sergeant, I just deal with seniors and supers, and they don't get on like the way you get on this evening. And I told you I will do what I'm doing. The ball, oh, that's your business, do what you have to do. Well, I'm doing what I had to do. I'm doing what I had to do. You want to be stink? Let me tell you something, partner. When I asked him where my ticket, he said, you go get it, you go get it. Where's my ticket? What am I being charged for? Let me tell you something, eh? When I got someone to go to court, I will ask the magistrate, what is this man's number? Why he didn't provide his number for me? And why it is you walking off on a civilian. Let me tell you something. Out here they say real people in big position and officers want to play the pulling rank, you know. But I will tell you something. What that sergeant didn't know. What that sergeant didn't know is who I had on the front seat next to me. You ever wile him up? You want to send my someone to go to court? No problem. I don't have a problem with that, you know. What I had a problem with, Sergeant, who I could be Red Con TV. What I had a problem with is why you didn't stop that red car. You want to talk? You want to be stink? Well, let me see now. I'm ready to go to court and I could pay $1,000 in court, you know, nothing wrong with that. But you see, once I wrong, I pay in it. I will pay it once I wrong. Come back to me. Let me tell you something, Trinidad and Tobago. Stay with me. Come back to me. If I wrong, I wrong. Stop me. You take my license, you take my insurance, you go in your vehicle, you bring it back to me, and up to now it's 7:30 in the night, and you ain't bloody hell tell me what I charge for. For reckless driving? But how the hell I could be driving reckless when I have a line of vehicle in front of me? How? How, officer? You want to play you stink? Let me tell you something, officer. I just do spirit work, and I know how to play stink. I will tell you that. I just do spirit work. I know how to play stink. The only stinkness all that is do is try to set up people. That's the only stinkness. But if I decide to play stink, it's swell foot, it's swell head, it's swell belly, it's can't come off the bed. That's my stinkness. So Sergeant Batson, who drove that vehicle around 5:15 this evening, let me tell you something. If you have to deal with civilians like that, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You're embarrassing your family. You're embarrassing your family. Hey, here it is now. When I tell him, I say, here what's going on now. When he started gallivant like a wild horse on a track, I said, Dan, I saw the man is be on TV, you know. Oh, be a business about you. I said, watch TV tonight, you will see something. If you can't talk to a human being, as you as a human being, if people start treating you like a hog and a dog, don't jump because there's a police. I will tell you something. Monkey doesn't know which branch to jump on, you know. Monkey doesn't know which branch to jump on. I just support police. All the way. Because I know about security and intelligence. I have units running. And for you to be like a sergeant and getting on like that, that is the stinkness that's caused the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago to turn away from police. And now the police would want to know now why the citizens not trusting police. But if you tell yourself, I'm afraid, you never going to think again. If you feel you're bad, that's your business. If you feel you stink, that's your business. You ain't no way stinkness yet until your foot swell. Take what I'm telling you. And I told you, Batson, I said, watch synergy tonight from 7 to 8, and you're going to see something. You're going to see something. So, whenever I got ticket to go to court, I will let the magistrate know Them so, this cause the citizens not to trust police. Straight talk, real talk you're getting. But anyhow, that was just a simple little thing, eh? Because if sergeants in rank getting on like that, you think the public going to them? That's why so many times the people has had to call in and tell them how police getting on. Let me tell you something. If you prep yourself and you're going on a raid, I will understand you're going on a raid and you have to defend yourself. But you can't jump out of a vehicle hot and sweaty. Hot and sweaty and blah, 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 blah. No, Dan. You don't operate so. You don't operate so. It hardly have platforms for people to highlight how some police just get on. Because what? Use a police? It have seniors who get on like a donkey head, like a wallet get on. You know why I'm doing it tonight? You know why I'm doing it at Batson? It's because of the way you approach me. It's because of the way you, as a sergeant representing Trinidad and Tobago Police, is the way you approach me. Hence the reason why I'm doing this tonight. So the next time you're addressing a civilian and you don't know who that civilian is, take your goddamn blasted time. Because I go tell you something. I go tell you something, Batson. If Saieed was a bandit, listen this carefully, eh? If Saieed was a bandit, and the way you approach me, by the time you turn your back there, me being a dirty, stinking hell bandit, what would I be the position? You tell me, what would I be the position? Because you're a sergeant in a police force, TTPS. Eh? It was a bandit now, and you get on like that. What would happen? What would happen? You alone. And you don't think. So now, Batson, I asking you, you approach me, right? You approach me like if I was a criminal. So much home invasion and things taking place. What is your method? Since you're a sergeant, what is your method now in contributing to alleviating crime in Trinidad and Tobago? What is your method? You're like a clown? Monkey doesn't know which branch you jump on. Take what I say telling all you. And as always say this, me and Shagona station real good, you know. Me and CID real good, you know. Me and administration real good, you know. Me and most of them stations in Tobago, the seniors real good, you know. Because they understand what I doing. So Sergeant Batson, who drove PDA 8534 this evening around 5:15 in front Baraka Grung, let me tell you something. One day to come, you might jump on the wrong branch. And then you're going to realize what Saieed was talking about. Approach the public different, and you will get a better response. Me? Don't play mad wrong me. So viewers, we are going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to hear what the Integrity Commission have to say.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan? Only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtalk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtalk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. Realtalk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Realtalk Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtalk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtalk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Carney Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
So welcome back to Real Talk. Now, so viewers, as I light up that police officer there, hear what this next clown have to say. Police pro, Joanne Archie. I'm going to tell you something. Me afraid no police, you know. You see, coming to the right thing, I will do the right thing. You understand? Now, Police Pro John Archie is now advising the public to utilize a reliable private security firm when taking large sum of money out of the bank. That's what she's saying, eh? So now, every citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, hear how foolish this statement has been now. Every citizen of Trinidad and Tobago now who going to withdraw money from the bank now had to work with a security. Clown statement, eh? Very, very clown statement. She stated that having security was one of the methods that could be used for safety when banking. What the hell does a security firm have to do with me going to the bank to take out money? You see, I treat them as police. They could do anything. There is a 3-4 security moving with them. You understand? But the normal businessman who had to go to take out $10,000 in the bank, we had to pay a security now $5,000 to go to the bank with me now to take out $10,000. That is the kind of method these clowns and them who in high office just come up with. I go in the bank to take out 10,000. Now I'm going to tell you something. 10,000 for a small man is a large sum, you know. It's a large sum, you know. I want you to understand that. $10,000 for a small man on the street is a large sum of money you're going to take out, you know. So I don't know how Archie them could categorize large sum. Because me going to the bank to take out 5,000, that's a large sum of money. So now I have to pay a security firm now, $2,000 now, and when I go to take out $5,000. It makes sense? Dodo heads. Hear this now. The advice came days after the wife of NIB chairman Patrick Ferreira was attacked and robbed of $3 after she left the bank. $3 Archie come out to make a statement on. You see the kind of clowns that have? The kind of no good clowns that have? That's what they advise in the public. Now, on August 12th, a businessman was also robbed of $9,000 US and TT 2,000 by two masked bandits in Arima armed with guns. Let me tell you something. Robbery in Trinidad and Tobago, criminal activity then in Trinidad and Tobago is on a rampage. It's on a rampage right now. It have some hard-working officers. Blazer? Blazer, you good? I know you're a hard-working dude. It have plenty hard-working officers in Trinidad and Tobago, you know. But it have clowns. tonight like an out for TTPS, you know. They have some clowns and them just come out and make statements like these. I going to take out 5,000. That's a large sum for me. It's a large sum for me. So I had to pay a security firm $2,000 or $2,500 to get an armed guard to go to the bank to take out $5,000. It makes sense? No, it ain't making sense. It ain't making sense. I actually said, among the many targeting hardened strategies way to avoid being a soft target is to simply be observant and aware. But we're trying that. We're trying to be observant. How observant we gonna be? How much more? Archie? How much more? Other methods include avoiding having a strict schedule that could be monitored and anticipated, and avoid having other people make deposit for you. Again, you're talking nonsense. Again, you're talking nonsense. If you're a businessman and you have an individual making deposits for you, what are we going to do? Get rid of here and I go myself? Actually, I'll come up with some better idea now. Don't let her Saieed bashing all like that on television for making foolish statements. If Gary Griffith was in office, it would have been something different. It would have been something different. Because right now we have a commissioner of police who's supposed to resign at 60. But some clowns again, like the time frame for a 60-year-old police officer just not going to be walking with a stick. And she running TTPS. First 100 days, she come out and say she excellent. After the 100 days done now, to give a statement now on the plan, the profitable plan she had for TTPS officers to grip criminal, the plan failed. When they actually, she know, I don't know how my plan failed. And then, recently now, you're ducking the media for comments. The head of the Security Council for Trinidad and Tobago, that is the kind of people he have working for TTPS. And the Minister of National Security, he should take a plane and go somewhere Haiti and live. Go somewhere Haiti. And see how people see in real trouble. Which country recently the citizen riot against the Prime Minister? That recently happened a couple of months back. That recently happened. Some country, St. Vincent, or Ralph Gonzalez. Or let's see when Ralph Gonzalez had to fly out to Barbados to break himself because what? He owned people going against him. When what? He didn't want to do better for his country. Remember when we had the 1990 coup in Trinidad and Tobago when A.N.R. Robertson say, all I eat pumps for Apple? How many of you remember that? What come and happen? The government get overthrown. All I still eat pumps for Apple? So I wonder, I have to word this statement like this. It have PNM people and it have UNC people. Right? It have PNM people and it have UNC people. We are vexed for that. But you know what I don't understand? In the PNM constituency, when you go down in a hole, you're bending your tire, you're bursting your rim, your ball joint falling out. And you know what you're saying? What you're saying? What you're saying? You're saying great is the PNM. You're getting $6,000 a month. You bend your rim, you bend your tire, you bust your shock head, your ball joint fall out, and you're still balling great is the PNM. is stupid and dotish. We dotish. And you see this thing they call race with Indians and African? Let me tell you something. Tall man, come. Come now, man. You afraid the public see you? Right, you as a DJ? How you want me to highlight you as a DJ? Call her good night.
Yes, hi, good night.
Hey, my friend, good night. Go right ahead.
Saeed, concerning this whole police issue you're talking about, boy, I experienced that, and I'm guessing that everybody on the bottom of the barrel experienced this whole situation with police, right? I was in a situation where they stopped me. I wasn't even drinking, boy. You see, the police insisted me take a breathalyzer, right? When I tell them I haven't consumed no alcohol, they're telling me still I have to take a breathalyzer. You know, when I tell them, they started ask me if I refuse them to take the breathalyzer. Well, I don't understand where they're coming from right there. I say, no, I'll take it. You know when they stop me and they give me that breathalyzer, it's because they stop an next fella who drunk. The man can't even come out of the car. I drop low Civic. Can't even come out of the car. And he telling me that police, he badge on my son, so they call his senior whatever, and they know they let that man sit down in the car. The man didn't come out of the car how drunk he was. They let him sit down in the car and drive out the road, you know. They tell him go home, you know. That to tell you the kind of foolishness that police just want to come down on citizens with. Them not here to protect and serve on the side. Them just here to I don't know what to say, boy, but they're not here to protect and serve the citizens of this country. And let me tell you something, right? This whole crime situation that's taking place right now, right? People just want to know how it is bad people coming into the area and committing crime and murder and robbing people and all kind of things. Let me tell you something, right? One of the problems we have in neighborhoods and communities right now is that it have very greedy landlords, right? That having apartment buildings and apartments and all kind of things, and they're renting it to all kind of people, right? And these people come in there and they're bringing the people across there and they're watching people's property.
Correct.
That is what's going on in the place right now. So people need to be aware of who they're bringing in their apartment, and people in the village need to watch to see who's the apartment buildings that harboring these people. And so, I don't even think I could tell you to call the police, because the police is no help. Because it has so much corruption inside our police service side. You don't know who it is you could trust inside the police service. And you're quite right when you say that they bring an old person to run the police service, because let me tell you something, and I tell anybody this, my theory to that is that if the citizenry have to retire at 60 and go home, everybody else should do the same. They shouldn't have no police commissioner over the age of 60 days. They shouldn't have no politician in parliament over the age of 60 days. If we have to face it and go home side and mind the grandchildren, them should do the same thing. But when they see 60 years, they see that dollar sign where they can run in parliament and do nothing and get paid now. And my suggestion to you before I go, right? All you want to see a decrease in crime, get rid of Fitzgerald Hines overnight and get rid of Earl Christopher. And I'm telling you, you're going to see an increase in crime. You enjoy your night side.
Thank you, my friend. So viewers, let me tell you something. Like I always say, you know. So we're going for a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're going to continue this.
Do you have a public concern you would like to highlight? You can email your pictures and videos to realpublicconcerns@gmail.com, and we will highlight your concerns on our show for Public Concerns Wednesday. Real Talk Credit Union information stores are now open to members of the public. We are located at the Real Talk Group of Companies building at number 14 Crony Savannah Main Road. Opening hours are from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Contact us via telephone at 238-6716 or 231-6219 to book your appointment. You can also stay connected with us via Facebook.
Tired of wasting precious time at the bank applying for a loan, only to be denied? We understand your frustration. Here at Realtalk Group of Companies, we take a different approach. Contact Saieed, Managing Director of Realtalk Group of Companies and licensed moneylender at 238-6716, 242-7690 or 339-1670. Feel free to visit our office at number 14 Caroni Savannah Road, Chaguanas, or number 132 Superior Road, Victoria Village, San Fernando.
And Tobago, like I said, the reason why I highlighted the officer, if I run in the shoulder and I get a ticket, I will pay my ticket. I know I wrong. You understand? I know I wrong. Because it's not the first time a police would stop me on the road. Some stop me because I know my vehicle and they stop. They say, Saieed, we just stop here, they say hello and how you're going and we're glad what you're doing. You understand? And it have some now would stop you just for what? For nonsense. I now come out from Endeavour in front Baraka, driving on the shoulder, looking to Cotton. A car stop in front of me. I overtake the car and I coming down to Cotton back just before the Diwali Nagar side. To Cotton back on the highway to go down in the traffic to come up by Price Mart to come in studio. But you want to stop me now with a hasty manner. A hasty manner. When I asked the man for your number twice to write it down. Oh, I don't say it one time, I have to give you that again? Really? Really? You approach me like a clown. You didn't even say, good evening, sir, my name is so-and-so, and notice you're driving so-and-so on the shoulder. If you did address me properly, I would have never be doing this on television tonight. Never. I inspector now call the station. Now call we program. I inspector asking me now, what is Batson number? I say, well, I don't know. The man didn't give me it. When I ask him for the second time, he said, oh, I don't give you it already. Really? If you give me it already, I'll go ask you for the second time. You're a clown. I inspector now call the office there. Tell Saieed, where's Batson number? Batson give me number. All he said, for all I know, he may be not even Batson. But I know how the picture of the vehicle he's driving. Because I come out bold face. You know why I bold face? Because I was damn right. I come out, I snap the picture, and I show about the Prado. We're going to director. Show about the Prado. That's what I tell you. If I'm wrong, you know. As a man on television, you know. As a public figure, you know. I representing Trinidad and Tobago citizen. And if I'm wrong, I will say I do something wrong. But me being right and being ill-treated by a sergeant, no, Dan, knock your head on a wall. Know what you're doing. Hey, director, zoom up that to the closest you could get to the office. Watch man, I could be stinking, you know. I could be stinking, you know. But I could be stinking spirit work and Batson, you know. Because I could tell you something. When things start to go bad with Batson, he go want to know what he do, you know. He go want to know if God forgets him. Isn't that why God forgets you? God don't forget none of we. You understand? But I want him to understand that. The next time, not because you're a police, come back to me, director. So, Batson said he's a sergeant and want to talk to Saieed or me as a civilian anyhow. No problem. No problem. You're on your high horse, gallop. Hear how Saieed could gallop now. And hear how Saieed, who does do spiritual work now, hear how Saieed could be stink and dirty and nasty. All I have to do, the inspector who called just now, give him the number of the vehicle. Trinidad and Tobago, listen this now. Hear how stink I could be. The inspector who called just now, right? Give him the number of the vehicle. That inspector will go up in administration building or find out where or what station that vehicle number registered to, and find out who was the officer driving that vehicle this evening around 5:15. Listen this, eh? When that inspector now contact me now and give me the full number and the full name of the officer. You see the picture there? I had the picture. So I had the officer picture, I had the officer name. What I go do now? I go light a light? Now, and you know we light this light. Huh? And I could light a light now? Say something, Natural and Tobago. Let's say something. This is how stink I could be now. This is how stink I could be. I have your picture, I have your name. I just do spirit work. What's going to happen there now? What's going to happen? Eh? And Batson going to see trouble now? If that is the name? Because if you fail to give me correct name, when the inspector run the search on the vehicle and find out who drive that vehicle, I get your correct name, so yeah. I get your number also. I get the final way you're living also. That is the difference. That is the difference. Now I told him, watch the program tonight and you will see something. I am a citizen of Trinidad and Tobago, you know. I am the man who pushed last year, 21-22, and got 11 legislations and amendments passed in Trinidad and Tobago when nobody couldn't do it, you know. You know why? I like my light. And I do what I had to do. Oh, I don't watch TV. Me, I want to hear about you. Really? Well, the whole of Trinidad and Tobago will know about you tonight. When I get your name and get your picture, that's what you're going to do. Eh? When your whole life starts to fall apart. When you start to crash your vehicle and money can't stay in your hand and you start to see trouble, what's going to happen? As I started to do spirit work, you can't come against me. You understand? You can't come against me. I'm just telling you what I could do. What police do? Break down man door and put something on them? I gone way beyond that. I stink. But it just goes to show. It just goes to show Trinidad and Tobago, when you have a little power and there's a police, where you could do. Sometimes there is knock on the wrong door. So we are out of time for tonight, but nevertheless, a run of this program is from 11:30 to 12:30 tomorrow, viewers. Hopefully, Baton will see it. Until we meet again, good night.